Yeah, hi friends, and welcome to the today topic on handling how to handle the nulls and error condition in the programming. And I am going to cover these are like objective of this program, like describe the handling of null and how to handle the arithmetic and conversion error, and describe the handling the error conditions while doing the in the program. And these are like some sample error code, SQL error codes. You can 84 mean unacceptable SQL statement, 100 means no row not found. Friend, these are like some SQL error codes. It will ask in the interview. Sometimes the interview questions like what is minus 911 and minus 913, and what is a 181 error, and what is a 818 error, and what is an 805 error code. Like you need to tell like what is an error code for 818 like and 805 like timestamp mismatch error. And you can go to like these are like some mandatory error codes in the while asking the interview questions, and you may face these error codes in the real time scenario also. And this is like a most important while coding any DB2 program. We need to include the SQL CA in the working story section. Like command like the exec SQL include SQL CA. Why we are going to include mean whenever you are going to handle any error condition, we need to mention this copybook, and these are like a copybook has been system defined copybook. What it can and the length of the copybook nothing but 136.8, and these are like a fields it is there already predefined. This is a standard for any of the DB2 family system. This is a standard copybook format, and in this copybook the mainly important field like SQL code, it is written the written code of the SQL statement. We are using the most of the program in like this SQL code. And one more thing like SQL ERR3 means what is the use of this field? Nothing but we can able to get like how many rows has been updated or inserted or deleted by using this SQL ERRD field name. And like the other fields is there like you can go through. These are like we are not using much in the program, but just to understanding of the subject you can go to like these are like error codes is required. Only the thing our in program SQL code and SQL ERRD3, only these two fields are like important in the programming language. And these are like till now we have like SQL warnings a till now it is there. These are fields it is there in SQL CA and SQL state nothing but these are like a common field for all DB2 family system. We have like a different type of DB2, DB2, DB2 400, and different types of like we call these are like entire family of DB2 family system. These are like whenever you are running the same SQL remain different family like other than DB2/2, DB2/400, then we are using the SQL state field. Otherwise default is a DB2 and at the time we are using only SQL code. Just we'll able to know like what is SQL state nothing but like we know already we have seen like SQL code having only 3 digits but SQL state having 5 digit. And you will see the like a first digit having 0 means it is a successful, and like a next first 2 digit nothing but SQL code class, and these are like a class we call like a 00 means is the unqualified successful education, 01 means warning, and 02 means warning no data has been. And the last 3 digit nothing but SQL code like a subcode we call. The SQL first 2 digit nothing but a class, and the last 3 digits is again subcode of the SQL state. These are like some example they are given in the for the SQL state. And these are like mainly we are using the mostly in the DB2 program like SQL code. What is the SQL code? SQL code having a written code after DB2 running any query of the DB2 query in the program, then we will get like a SQL code written code. And like we can able to see these are like a what is the value like after a positive value not negative values in the SQL code. And 0 nothing but OK means it is successful return. What will happen if you get like a positive value? It is called like exception condition. And like for example exception condition nothing but plus 100 code. Positive values only having only plus 100 code, all remaining like except 0. These are like and other than these all values we are getting like error conditions, that is called negative values. Even you can able to see the previously I have shown like some sample error code like these are like a error code. You can able to see all these are like values are negative values except the plus 100 code. -818, -805. These are like all SQL codes are with negative values only. Negative values called like error conditions, and positive values called like exception conditions. And these are like a SQL CA, like a code usage, how to handle a SQL code state, and like a, we know SQL code is less than 0 means here less than 0 means error conditions, and warning or greater than 0 means not equal to 100. Then it is called like a warning messages. If it is 100 means then it is called like only the positive values of SQL code is 100. All other than the SQL code 100, it is called like a negative values. So plus 100 nothing but record not found, and 0 nothing but success values. These are like till now we have seen like how to handle the SQL code. Then we will see some example of the program, like how to handle in the program. This is my query. I have given like select statement, and after executing select statement, I need to find I need to know what is the SQL the query of the written code. You can able to see that the program handling with SQL state like a 5-digit code. If it is SQL state is 0, then if SQL state is 02, then if it is called no, then no, call no more. Else if it is substring of SQL state, it is equal to substring of SQL state comma one starting position and the length is the 2, then 01, then it is called like warning messages. We can able to do by using whenever conditions, but most of our programs having 99%, it is only for the by using this SQL statement. But whenever I have not seen any of the program, generally they are, I think most of the previous DB2 statement is they are using, but currently I have not seen any of the program using the whenever statement. We are using all like SQL to check the SQL written code using only this format here. Even I am covering all this syllabus only by using this syntax format. I am not cover like a whenever statement. This is a sample whenever they are given, but I am skipping the whenever condition because we are not using a whenever in recent development. And this is like a one another syntax like how to error message formatting routine. Like you may have seen like this is like a call DSN TIAR. After execution of the checking the error condition, then you are passing like a calling the DSN TIR, nothing but it like a error message formatting routine. After getting error message, you need to format that error message into readable format. Then we call like this is the program name, standard system defined program name. What is contained like it is the program name to get the formatted error conditions. What it will store like a it like a passes the 3 values. One is an SQL CA like a error information, and then we only need to pass like a size of message area, and in output we will get like error message built by DSN TIR. In the integer nothing but the length of the message line, and we'll see like some error, and this is like the error condition handling. What is a system defined called only called DSN TIR in error condition. This is like for whenever conditions. I am skipping the whenever format like to check the error conditions. That is for only to handle error condition. Now the another important topic like how to handle the null values in the DB2. Whenever you are selecting any DB2 program like a DB2 fetching the DB2 table, how to handle the null values. Null values, we can able to see some examples of what is the null values, how to get like a null values in the, how to fetch the null values, and how to update the null values, you can able to see. These are like a field name, and how to identify the null indicator field, nothing but you need to mention colon and the null indicator field. Null indicator field nothing but a reference to. Here the null indicator field should always be provided. The selected column is allows the null value. Only if the selected columns allows the null value, then only we have to mention the null indicator field. And this is some sample DCL gen. They are given like a phone number is a valid field, host variable field, and this is a null indicator field. And this is like a binary fixed 15. And if you see like what is the corresponding COBOL field, nothing but S9 of 4 comp. indicator value having 2 bytes. S9 of 4 comma how many bytes? 2 bytes it will take. And this is a sample query. Select phone number into the table name. You can able to see the select table column name. I mean into the field name. You can able to see the into the field name. I given like this is the format I am going to follow. The field name along with I need to mention the reference modification. You can see the double quotes for the first field is host variable, and the second one nothing but the whole indicator field. From table name where employee number this is the host variable. Like here the another important point nothing but if the phone number contains the null value means my phone number having you can able to say this is like a more understanding for you. I given this is the employee number and this is the phone number. I given the sample values here. Here the my phone number having the null value means this is the null value. In the second row you can able to see this is the null value unknown number. What will having the host variable? Host variable can be unchanged means the same value will get the same value. But indicator field, whatever the indicator field we have mentioned, it is having the negative value only whenever we are having the null field, null value in the table. How to identify the null value in the table? By using like whenever the indicator field having a negative value. What will happen if the my field phone number having the value? You can able to see the phone number contain the data means at the time host variable can be updated and the indicator will be field like not negative value will come. Means here they can able to see the my phone number having the value, so at that time I will get like a not negative value. In the second case I will get like a negative value because it is having null value. If the indicator value is a negative, neglect the host variable because this is the null value, so we need to neglect the host variable. This is whenever you got like a null indicator field is having a negative value, then we need to ignore the host variable. And this is like a sample of like a syntax. They given some example of and how to accept the I given like a written the query, accept the employee number, select employee phone number into the phone number. Like I am inserting the table values here. How to insert like whenever employee number is fetching the employee number, I can able to see this is like host variable. This is the input table. After executing of the table, what is the value contains the host variable and the indicator value. You can able to see the phone number, it is getting the display the same phone number, and here the indicator field nothing but negative, not negative means it will like store the 0 value. When in the second case the 102 employee number, the phone number having the null value, the phone number will store the same number, and in the second case the indicator will feel like store the -1. You can able to see the third data phone employee number 103. I am having a phone number, employee data is the positive value, and it can able to see the indicator also it like a store positive value. How to display whenever the null indicator field is there? Simply like we have to like if you put like if phone number indicator field of the phone number is less than 0, then you can able to display the no phone number is available. Else other than this else like a positive value whenever the phone number indicator is like greater than 0, we can able to see these are like a valid fields of the phone number. Like how to insert the null values here whenever you are trying to insert in any table, how to insert the null values. This is syntax for the to insert the null values means we can able to check like if the phone number exit, then if the no phone number is exit in the table. These are like a sample syntax that they have created, and DCLgen, and this is a definition of the indicator field, and this is like a set indicator value. Like if no phone number is exit means then we have to mention like a null n phone nothing but null indicator field of the equal to -1. So at that time the updated db2 table it will like insert the null values in the table. We have to pass the like -1 to the null indicator field, and then automatically in the table like in this table like here the phone number will get inserted. Means null value will get updated in the table. Generally the field having null values cannot be inserted with your, if you are giving a blank value, we have to use like a null indicator field, then only we can able to update here like a phone number without passing any values. Null indicator nothing but I am not going to pass any value in the numeric field, then we can able to by using the null indicator field we can able to insert here. Like this is like selecting null values. How to select null values? We have seen null values field like n4, and how to identify the my table having how many null values is there. The I need to fetch all employees. See indicator value, the indicator variable n phone set a negative value, then a statement treated as a similar like whenever we are inserting any null values into the n phone number, I want to fetch the how many phone numbers having null values. Like in this previous case, my table having only one phone number. This is sample for three records, but I don't know in the table having 10 records or more than 100. Consider like if the table having 100 phone numbers, I want to fetch like how many phone numbers having null values. At the time, we can able to simply give like this in the where condition phone number is null value. So at the time we can able to see how many phone numbers having null values in the table. Here the negative value in the indicator field contains the null value for the associated host variable. Here one more important example like this is a host structure, and we can able to by using the indicator variables. Nothing but this is a DCLgen. By definition indicator variable means I am using like a here array. Earlier I had defined like a indicator variable only single field. You can able to see the single field. I am not using like array here. Now I am using like array, while the DCLgen I am using like array number. How to handle like then I am using like in the select statement select star into table name. This is the DCLgen field name and the null indicator field, whatever the null indicator field. Here there is no array field, just I am given like a indicator field, this one. But when we release the indicator field, the indicator field of 5 less than or equal to 0, then we can call like a work department having the null value. Means how we can able to see the 5. You can able to see if you see like DCLgen 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 nothing but 5 fifth occurrence nothing but work department. That's why I use like a indicator field of the fifth one less than or equal to 0, then we call like a work department having null values. Similarly like phone number indicator field of the 6 array. What is 6 array? Phone number. This is a 6 array. This is the first array, second array, third array, fourth, fifth and sixth array. So I am using sixth array. Then it is called like a phone number having unknown values. This is a sample syntax like a for the null indicator with array. And we have seen some other like how to handle like whenever the arithmetic conversion for the null occurrences. This is like how to identify the indicator field set to be -2. Earlier we have seen like a -1 whenever you are having only null values in the table. But whenever you are doing like arithmetic error condition or like a handling conversion error, the null indicator field like setting to -2. This is like a syntax for the null indicator field for the arithmetic conversion. Selecting, I am doing like some arithmetic calculation, selecting column 1, column 2, column 3 into this indicator field, not null value, and this indicator field having null indicator, because you can able to see this my first column, first condition, and the same condition it will look at this condition, it will match like this condition, because I am doing some arithmetic calculation here, because slash here division. So at the time the null indicator field we are having -2 value, because you are doing some arithmetic calculation with the column name. But if you see in column CO3, I don't have any indicator field, because I am not doing any arithmetic conversion here. At that time you will not need any indicator field. Only indicator field is required only you are doing like arithmetic conversion for the columns. So these are like a sample syntax for the arithmetic whenever how to handle the arithmetic conversion in the, and this is like a how to handle the conversion also. You will get like an indicator field nothing but -2 value. You can able to see some sample error like these are like a sample fields I given like a sample table. These are definition of the field like a indicator field and host variable field, and this is sample table. You can able to see some sample example of you can able to understand like when you like get like an arithmetic conversion. Here you can able to say some sample selecting SM11 SMI and SMI1 multiplied with INT1 SMI multiplied with INT1, and similar like SMI division I am doing like now division into these fields MB1 IV1 MB2 IV2 MB3 IV3. What will happen, the result of the first row, consider like SMI1, whatever will happen, the same column result will store MBI1, and I am not doing any arithmetic conversion here in the first row because same value it will pass. Okay, SMI1 into this value. So SMI MB1 contain the first row. What will having the first row 1, same MB1 it will pass here. IV1 nothing but 0 because here the my SMI1 having some value is there. That's why it is showing like a 0. Similar like you can able to see the 0 means it is not it is having some value, that's why it is showing like a 0. You can able to see this another second column MB2. What is MB2? I am doing some arithmetic multiplication of the SMI1 and integer, like this 1 and this multiplication I am doing here. Here also I will not get like any error, like you can able to see the because it is having positive values, that's why it is like a 0. IV2 showing like a 0 values. Similar like MB3, what will having MB3 I am doing a division 1/2. 1/2 means 1 by 1 same value, so there is no arithmetic error I got like a, so all values are executed successfully. I will get like a scale state is 0. Next condition for the second row, you can able to this second row also MB1 nothing but same like what I am not doing any arithmetic conversion, so same value it will pass 2. And because indicator field having 0 because I did not get any arithmetic conversion. And now second field like this, if you go like a select statement, I am doing multiplication with 1 with INT1, so I will get the result here. So there is no arithmetic conversion, all written having query has been executed successfully for this one. Now here like the important part like here MB3 nothing but I1/2 for the second row means 2 divided by 0, because I got like 2 divided by 0 nothing but infinite value will count. So infinite value means you are doing some arithmetic calculation, so that's why you are getting 2 by 0 means arithmetic conversion. At that time the MB3 is like MB3 will store like a 1, because here MB3 you can able to see the 1/2, and that's why it will like a store like a 2 divided by 0, it will store like a 1 value, but indicator field having the -2. Why it is storing -2? Because you are doing some arithmetic conversion, even though MB3 is stored like a previous value unchanged, because here you can able to see here MB3 is why it is saying storing a 1 value. If you are executing the same record like a first time, you will definitely will like some error. But here my previous whatever previous value MB3 it will like same value it will stored. But IV3 nothing but indicator field having -2, because you got like a result 2 by 0 infinite value. That's why you are doing some arithmetic error. That's why at the time of indicator field it is like a -2 value. This is like a sample example for the how to store like a arithmetic conversion error, like how to handle when you let when you will get like a -2 error condition in the indicator field. And you can able to see some sample statement like a these are like indicator value valued variable values 0 nothing but value having 0 denote that value in the data variable having not null value, that's why it will like 0. What will happen whenever the plus n indicator, any positive number indicate the truncation of the string value, n is the length of the original string value here in the host variable. And when you will get like a minus n condition means whenever you are having the any negative value number indicated in the indicator field, nothing but null values in the data variable, nothing but host variable. When you will get like an indicator field having the -2 value, whenever you are doing some arithmetic and numeric conversion, then you will get like a -2 value in the indicator field. Friend, this is like an important question. When you will get like a -1 and when you will get like a -2 in the indicator field, sometimes the interview will ask what is the difference between the -1 and -2 in the indicator field. You can simply tell like a -1 having whenever you get like a host variable having the null values, then we will get like -1 field, but -2 you will get only whenever doing arithmetic or numeric conversion error, then you will get like a for the host variable, then you will get like a -2 value in the indicator field. The another important nothing but when you the timeout append, most of the time in the program you will get like timeout append. This is like timeout append, nothing but never having the resource waiting for the so many time, the resource waiting for the waiting for the so long time, then you will like a db2 timeout event. And what are the error? These like a error code -911 and -913. These are like two error codes we will get like whenever doing like a timeout. And what is the deadlock? This is another important question. What is the deadlock? Most of the sometimes in the interview ask when you will get like a deadlock. See, these are like a deadlock condition whenever resource 1 is there and resource 2. Resource 1 is going like some operation. He is going to selecting some query or updating the query. At the same time, even the resource 2 is also waiting for the same query. Then you will get like a deadlock conditions. That means two programs waiting for the same resource. This is a program 1 and this is a program 2, and two resources are waiting for the same. Two programs are waiting for the same resource here. Then you will get like a deadlock conditions. And for the error code for the deadlock also -911 and -913. You will able to see like what is the -911 and -913. Like a -911 nothing but automatic rollback occurred means yes. Then you will get like -911. If the automatic rollback is not happen, then you will get like a -913. Most of the time you will get like a -911 because automatically the program having handle the error condition automatic rollback scenario, though it will get like a -911. If the program is not handle the automatic rollback condition, then you will get like a -913 error. Reason will tell like what will happen, and the cursor will go close. When what will happen if the error conditions happen, you will get like these error codes, and reason error code tell like what happened here, and cursor is like automatically close whenever you got like error any error conditions. These are like to avoid the how to avoid the deadlock and timeout. Access the resource in the same sequence in all programs, because these are like sometimes they ask like how to avoid the deadlock, how to handle the deadlock conditions. You need to identify the hotspot in the data and discuss the db2 that you can able to do for the performance improvement. And you need to use like commit whenever possible. Most of the time whenever you are accessing the table, you need to use like most of the commit statement. Use type 2 indexes here. Type 2 nothing but row level locking is impossible here. There like other error condition we have can able to see the minus 545 nothing but table check conditions, and minus 60 161 nothing but view check option, and date or time is invalid, then you will get like a minus 180 or 181. Yeah, that's all friends, like these are like a topic I have covered like today, like how to handle the error codes, how to handle the in the null indicator field in the whenever you're doing like a db2 programs. Friends, if you are having any question in this topic, please comment. I will update reply your comment. If you are if you face any error if you face any queries, or if you are not able to answer any questions in the interview, please comment in the chat. I will reply to how to answer the questions in the interview. And if you face any error real time questions also, you can ping me, paste into the comments. I will reply the how to resolve the error conditions in the in the related to the db2 null course or error course. If you like my content, please like, comment, please share my content to your friends or colleagues who want to know, get to understand the mainframe topic. Thank you all.